Alright, we're asked to solve this radical equation right here. And basically what we're trying to do is get rid of, first of all, is to get rid of this square root symbol here. The way that we get rid of that is to square both sides. So I'll do that now. We'll go n squared is equal to the square root of negative 15 plus 8n. And we're going to square that. And by squaring that, the squared cancels out the square root, so that's going to leave us n squared is equal to, and then we're left with whatever's inside of the radical. In this case, it's negative 15 plus 8n. Okay, now what I want to do is, this is a quadratic. I want to get everything onto one side, so I'm going to move both of these over to the other side right now. Okay. So that means I'm going to add 15 to both sides. N squared plus 15 is equal to 8n. Now I want to add 8 or minus 8n from both sides. That leaves us with this, n squared minus 8n plus 15 equals 0. Okay, now that we have that, there are several different ways we can solve it. We can either plug it into the quadratic formula, and that will get us our answer for us. I can quickly identify that this one is easy to be factored. So I'm going to factor this one. Alright, in factoring, remember with factoring, it's basically, we need two numbers that multiply together to give us our C, but when you add them together, give us our B. Okay, so we look at that, two numbers multiplied together would be 5 and 3. Well, 5 and 3 wouldn't give us our B because it's a negative 8. It would have to be a negative 5 and a negative 3. Okay, so I'm going to do that one. I'll write that. What I'm going to do then is just take this, and I'm going to go right up top here just so we have some more room. Okay, so this is the same thing if I factor this as n minus 5 times n minus 3 equals 0. Okay, now that I've got that factored, I can set my equations up and set them both equal to 0, so that's going to be n minus 5 equals 0, and n minus 3 equals 0. Okay, so on this one I'm going to add 5 to both sides. N equals 5. On this one I'm going to add 3 to both sides. N equals 3. Okay, so my answer on this one is n equals 5 and 3. Both of those two.